Welcome to the Geek Attic. Maybe welcome to the Geek Attic. I don't know what's going on. Computer's just being slow tonight. It's like Apple, whatever. They're not as good as they used to be. I miss you, Steve Jobs. What's going on, folks? Just gonna do a quick live stream here. Not gonna stick around very long. So if anybody decides to pop in here, which I highly doubt, I probably won't be answering many questions if you guys have them. But hey, if you want to ask, go ahead. But I want to show you some stuff that I picked up recently that I haven't really talked about. I've been gone for a while. I've posted a Batman review, which was great. I got the hardcover here, Batman Resurrection, a great book by John Jackson Miller. If you haven't picked this up yet and you like Batman, I highly recommend that you pick it up. Fantastic book, fun, and it's hardcover, so beautiful. I like it. It's a good book. And it's not the end of Batman. There is going to be another Batman novel coming soon, which I don't even know if it's mentioned. Yeah, there it is. In the back of the hardcover, it's mentioned as well. Look at that. Batman. I got to turn around to read it. Sorry. Batman will return in Batman Revolution by John Jackson Miller, coming fall 2025. So that's really neat. And as of right now, it looks like my computer froze. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Ugh. Tell you, it's been a while, all right, and it's been a day, kind of in a bad mood. But I've been into the X Files lately. I really enjoy it. I'm working my way through the series. It's a blast. I've read most of the books. I've reviewed some of them. I have all of the books reviewed that I have read. I just need to sit down when I have the time and film a review because they're fun. If you haven't watched the X Files, I highly recommend that you do. And if you like the X Files and you haven't read the books, then you should because they are a lot of fun. But I did pick up a couple of behind the scenes type books for the X Files. I've got where is this? I can't see it in the dark. Uh, I don't know. I got volume 2 here of the X Files. This is covering seasons 2 and 3, I believe. I don't know. And the next one, 4 and 5, volume 3. I have the first one back there on the shelf. I might have shown that before. But hey, here's the cool thing. I was walking around half price books when someone spotted me. I was recognized. They said, "Hey, I'm sorry. Are you the Geek Attic?" And that was awesome. That was a cool experience. I picked up this book, Star Wars Red Harvest, and they said, "Yeah," or he said, "I thought you looked familiar." And then when I saw the book in your hand, I knew, yeah, that's got to be the Geek Attic. So I picked up Red Harvest in hardcover. This is a weird book. If you're a Star Wars reader and you haven't read that one yet, you might want to do it. I mean, is it the best book? No, it's really not. But it's interesting. It introduces a lot of weird stuff in the Star Wars expanded universe that no one else really talks on. And it's written by Joe Schreiber, who likes to write horror stuff. So it's kind of a creepy book, you know. So that's the I guess I kind of got away from the X Files stuff, but to get back into it, I did pick up this massive book, the X Files, the official archives. I haven't opened it up out of the wrapping yet, but this is pretty cool. And I was excited to see that the second volume hasn't even been written yet. I saw images of it, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to get a volume 2. Um, Now I saw the author made a post recently. I think it was on X saying, "Sorry guys, the archives volume 2 is postponed for a while. It's just delayed." So that's cool. I've got something to look forward to with the X Files, a new book. That last book that came out, Perihelion, by Claudia Gray, who's written Star Wars books. Not the best book. They started introducing the whole woke crap agenda, which is annoying. Adam's in there. Hey, what up, dude? Hello, Adam. How's it going? I decided to do a quick live stream, show off some stuff has been piling up here on my desk. But check this out. I know Adam's read this. I believe Adam's reviewed it. I haven't watched it yet because I've been wanting to review this. Adam, in the comments, if you're still watching, have you reviewed Batman '89? I have started reading it. I don't think it relates to the Batman Resurrection novel. at all. I think it's just another like alternate type universe type thing. But yeah, Batman Resurrection and Batman '89. Both of them tie into the Batman novel, Batman movie from 1989 by oh, what's his face? I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Uh, oh, the pressure's getting to me. That weird director. Anyway, I picked up a novelization too, The Sixth Day, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a novel by Terry Bison, or Bisson. Another Arnold novelization there. Don't know when I'll read that. One of these days. And I know I did do a short on this one. If you like horror novelizations, you can check out Terrifier 2. It's by Tim Wagner. That's just released by Titan Books. And Adam says he has reviewed part of it, the first issue of Batman '89, the comic series. So go over to Adam Bryant's channel. I'll leave the link in the description box for those who would like to check that out. This is something that I've been working on. I need to sit down really and edit this video. I don't know why I didn't do that instead of going live, but I've got this, the Avengers, the Marvel The Avengers, like the art of, the art of Marvel Avengers. It's pretty cool. It's heavy. It's big. It's a coffee table book. Anybody who's a big Marvel fan will probably like it. It's got a lot of really cool concept art in there, but I'll reveal a lot more of this book in a review, which hopefully I'll sit down sometime next week and get that done, because I need to do that. Another thing that I would like to review for you guys. This is nice. This is it's a Bible. It is a Schuyler Bible. It is a personal size Schuyler Bible. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll open it up here. I'll just give you a quick, just a showing of what this thing looks like. It's pretty nice. I've had this for a couple of years. They don't sell it anymore, but I would like to review it. Here it is. This is an NASB Schuyler Bible. Schuyler always has that nice cross on there. This is a calf skin Bible. It's a nice compact size, but not too compact. But it's got the red border on the side there, gold as well. So it's like gold and red. It doesn't really show up in the light, but yeah, there's gold in there. Very nice Bible. I plan to review that one soon for you guys. And finally, I have this cool book. Adam, if he's still in the chat, Adam Bryant, he created a Godzilla podcast, which is great. I was in one of the episodes, and I know that there's another episode that we plan on recording soon. I need to watch another film so we can do that. Sorry, Adam, haven't been on it, and I need to review this book, Godzilla, the Encyclopedia. You know, I might get that review done, and maybe that could be a nice little thing that we do over on the Godzilla podcast with Adam. We can talk about this Godzilla Encyclopedia, because I read a couple of the pages in here. It's kind of strange because it's all like art. It's not pictures from the films. It's just, neat artwork, kind of cartoony, but it's neat. I mean, you take the dust jacket off and it looks like this. So stay tuned to my channel to watch the review of that, or over at Adam Bryant's Godzilla podcast. We can talk about that. It'll be fun. And that's pretty much all I've got. But let's see. We got Rob D. Hello, Matthew. I finished reading Superman The Triangle Years Omnibus. That's cool. I've never heard of it, but that's cool. Revan Chist. Kissed? I don't know. Revan Chist. Hey, how goes it, man? The Batman book, a sequel to the first Batman, or Batman Returns. It is a sequel to Tim Burton. That's the name I was looking for earlier. It's a sequel to his film. So it takes place pretty much right after Batman 1989. It's in between Batman and Batman Returns. It's kind of neat. Not to give away any spoilers. This isn't a spoiler. He's kind of testing technology that leads into Batman Returns. And there are some characters that show up from Batman Returns, which is really exciting. So I'm not going to spoil that for anybody. If you like the film, you need to read the book. I believe there is an audiobook available. If you don't want to buy it, check out your library. There is that Libby app. You can download that and check out the audiobooks from there and listen while you work or while you just lay down and relax. So Adam says, "Let's go. I need to get a copy of that encyclopedia." Yeah, you do. I mean, it's loaded with a lot of useful information, but we can talk about that again over on Adam Bryant's Godzilla podcast. Um, which apologies, Adam. I've just been so short on time. I haven't been able to sit down and do anything. It's been stressful. Life has been stressful, but you know, I did order. I should say I ordered a couple of Star Wars hardcover books, trying to replace all of the paperbacks on my Star Wars shelf back there. You can't see it; it's too dark. Maybe if I light it up, you can see just a little bit. Nope, out of focus. That's fine. Um, I ordered like 4 copies of some hardcover books, real cheap. They were like $5 a piece over on Thrift Books. But yeah, filling in that hardcover shelf. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be spending any more money on these books, but I just can't help myself. I couldn't help it. I just had to keep that collection growing. But yeah, novelizations, Titan Books sent this out. I don't know if I'm going to get to read it anytime soon. It's actually a lot of pages here for a novelization. It's 397 pages. I mean, if I would have got this 2 or 3 months ago, I would have had a review for it probably here for this October, but um, probably not going to get a chance to read it this year to review it. So keep an eye on the channel, though. I might review it here, do a special over on the Paper Movies channel for Terrifier 2. I don't like the size of the new books. The mass market paperback is pretty much extinct, I guess. So we have this trade size. It's a lot bigger. It makes it stick out on the bookshelf. I don't like it. It's thicker, it's wider, it's taller. I don't care for it. It's weird. But it would be an interesting read. I did also pre-order from Encyclopocalypse. Guys, if you like these cheesy horror films and their novelizations, Encyclopocalypse, which we've talked about over on the Paper Movies channel, you need to go check it out. They've got a lot more novelizations over there now than they had in the past. But I pre-ordered Chopping Mall. I'm excited about that. That's a really cheesy movie, but it did get a novelization. I'm excited that I think that ships out sometime in November. And I did get a notification on another novelization that I'd ordered back in like April or May of this year, and that is what is it? Oh man, what it's escaping, guys. I'm having a foggy mind. It's got Basket Case. That's it. Basket Case. That novelization has been released from, oh, what is that group called? They've got a bunch of board games. It's kind of an interesting website. I'll post a link in the description box after I edit. Well, not edit, but after I close out of this, I'll post a link to their website. They've got a lot of board games that tie into movies, and they're starting to publish novelizations in hardcover, like a full size hardcover. And they like when you pre-order it, they ship out the book plate signed by the author. So these things are little like legitimately like written based on the screenplay of the film, and then the author signed it. So that's pretty cool. We've also got Adam. Adam says, "No worries, dude. Same here. We'll get it recorded soon." Talking about Godzilla podcast. That's great. Rob D. Matthew, patiently waiting for that fourth Padme Queen's book. wait, wait a second. Fourth Padme Queen's book? Did they really come out with a fourth Padme book? You're yanking my chain, right? That's that would be awful. Yeah, I don't I know Star Raptor, who if you guys like the current Star Wars stuff, go check out Star Raptor. He is currently reading that new Mace Windu novel. He contacted me and asked me if I was reading it, and I said sorry, nope, not reading it. But it is written by a former Star Wars EU writer. The name I can't recall because I don't have any notes in front of me. I just decided last minute I'm going to go record a live stream for a few seconds, um, or minutes. It's a lot longer than a few seconds, but so yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for him to tell me, hey, this is worth it. He says it feels like an EU book, so that's neat. But I'll wait. I'm gonna wait for his review to come out, and then I'll decide from there, if I decide to listen to it or not myself. Um, let's see. Revanchist says, or Revankist, Revanchist. Come on, spell it out for me so I can say it right. I don't want to sound like an idiot the whole time and be disrespectful to you. Revan says, Chopping Mall is hilarious, but I can't believe it got a novelization. Yeah. Well, here's the funny thing about Encyclopocalypse. They use an author, one of the authors there, Brian G. Barry, writes a lot of the novelizations. And I, re- I still need to do a paper movies single cut for this, but the Amityville Death Toilet, that got a novelization. And man, it is vastly I guess it is kind of the same as the film, but it's so much more like graphic, which is funny because you'd think the film it would be more graphic, but no, the book is very graphic. A lot of language, a lot of disgusting things written in that book. Do I recommend it? No, just it's vile. But yeah, if Amityville Death Toilet gets a novelization, then why not Chopping Mall? Which is also, I believe, is written by Brian G. Barry. You might want to go check that out on their website. But yeah, Encyclopocalypse, a lot of novelizations. I think they've published a lot more than what I've been able to collect from them. They were kind enough to send out a box to me and Adam over there from Paper Movies to talk about these novelizations. And time just keeps moving further and further. And it's hard for two dudes that have families and full jobs to sit down and just read all these things and get them out. But we're doing our best. We're trying. Rob D says the new Mace Windu novel by Stephen Barnes that's out. Apparently, it is out. I guess Tuesday, or maybe I don't know if it was an exclusive at some convention and maybe it was released early. But I know he's reading it, and Star Raptor's reading it and says it's pretty good. So I haven't looked up to see if the official release date was what is Tuesday is usually when they release novels. So yesterday, it might have come out yesterday. I don't know. I don't know. So, but I do know people are reading it. Not me. I don't know that I'll ever request a Star Wars novel again. I just can't do it. The state of the world is just absolutely insane and crazy. And I don't like the way that Star Wars has gone. So to me, Star Wars is dead. At least like current Star Wars, the EU will live on forever. I love the EU. I love what I've been reading. I've been kind of out of it for a while when it comes to reading. The last book I did read, of course, was the Batman Resurrection, and before that was an X Files book, I'm sure. But for Star Wars, I haven't read a Star Wars book in a while. It's been a long time. The reviews that have been coming out for the last 2 months or whatever the last review came out, I read that book like 2 or 3 months before. I've got a lot of these Star Wars book reviews written already. I just haven't sat down and recorded anymore. So, which I'm sorry for. I haven't, had the time to sit down and do it, but I've kind of lost interest in a lot of stuff. But today I did start back up on the book that I was reading, The Cestus Deception. So I'm trying to get back into the groove of reading and the EU. It's not that I had a bad experience with the EU or anything, but it's just some stuff. Personal life stuff gets in the way. You get stressed out about things, you get busy, and then you can't really just focus on the books. But Adam Bryan says House Shark novelization by Brian G. Barry was overly graphic too. That's right. Yeah, Adam read the House Shark novelization. I think isn't there another one, House Sasquatch or something like that? I've got a stack back there of just a bunch of random random novelizations of like Tubi movies, which is funny. I mean, which is fun. It's like getting novelizations of a bunch of B films. Why not? But anyway, guys, I think that's all I've got. I better get off of here before the wife and the kids get home. They've been out. They went to church tonight. I didn't go. I got lazy, but not too lazy because I worked out. But I better get off here and go do some chores before they get here. But yeah, it's been fun getting back on here, talking to a couple of you guys. Stay tuned. Don't give up on the Geek Static. I plan on getting back to you guys with a lot more of reviews. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff written. I just need to sit down and record. So hopefully this week or next week I can actually do that. I do know that Adam and I will be sitting down together probably Monday, not making promises, but probably Monday on the Paper Movies channel. We're going to be talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street 2, that novelization discussion coming out over there on Paper Movies. Check it out. And I'm going to check out. Rob D says, I've basically given up on the new canon Star Wars books. Only one or so non-High Republic books per year. Yeah, I gave up on the Star Wars canon. It's dead. To me, it's dead. It's gone. Forget about it. But anyway, guys, thanks for those who tuned in. Tuned in. Thanks for those who tuned in and commented. Hit that thumbs up, folks. I hope you have a great night, a great week. Check out Adam Bryant. He's, like I said, that Godzilla podcast. We've also got the Paper Movies podcast. And yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate all of you. I really do. Hope you all have a good night. And I will talk at you guys another time. Goodbye.